Okay, hello. Welcome to the first Lovecraftian long play in a long time. So we're here playing Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. It's a game I've had my eyes on for a while now. I wanted to play it for the channel, I think it was last year. It might have even been 2 years ago. But for the life of me, I could not get this damn thing working with OBS at the time. Because back then I had to Alt-Tab frequently for my OBS stuff. Now I do not have to do that. I am noticing the feed is a little choppy here. Hopefully that gets better when we get into actually playing the game here. But yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's play Police Investigator difficulty, because that's the highest difficulty we have right now.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So
Okay, we're starting off pretty strong here with the Arkham Penitentiary. It appears that our main character is not going to have a good time here with this journey that we're going on. Okay, game tips are currently active. I'm fine with that.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
So this is basically as far as I've gotten. I remember going inside the house for a little while, but I did not get past this
What's taking him
little
so
mission
long?
here.
Something must be wrong. I think I saw him.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Okay.
Try to stay calm. You better hurry, Jack.
Yeah, I better. Oh! What? Oh, is that... Have I been shot? Uh-oh. It looks like I have. Okay, so I can lean. Oh. I have a vision. Okay. There's no sprint yet. Oh, I can jump. Okay, I can open shit. That's good. You always want to be able to open shit. Okay. Yeah, let's just go.
The fire's still burning. It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down.
Okay.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Okay, well, I have a journal item. Select the book icon on the interface to study your journal. Okay. The book icon is grayed out. There are no new entries. Okay, so is there a, Here we go. Okay. Diary of Jack Walters. Guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Maybe the uniforms are so sore at being out in this weather, they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. Probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Okay. So that's a little background on him. Then we have the sermon about the Yithians and how insignificant mankind is. Anyone familiar with the Lovecraftian lore should know what a Yithian is. That's the time. Okay. Then imagine this is my inventory. There you go. Alright. What are you?
A powerful painting of some cosmic horror.
Yes.
This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
Any fun books here?
A depiction of some alien creature.
So that's a Yithian, for those of you who don't know what they look like. I'm pretty sure that's a Yithian. It has the bottom and the claws. It's that little appendage there, the one right below the neck. That one should be higher up, but you know, I'll let it slide.
That's an unusual design.
I cannot begin to make out what that is. What are you? I don't know. Some designs for a device of sorts. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Rats.
It's an old stove. It's too dark to be sure, But that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Do I have a flashlight?
There's one over there, on the left.
I do not appear to have a flashlight, unfortunately.
Probably
guys.
food, and the rats have been at it. Nothing of interest.
Okay. Hello?
Kill them all.
Ooh. That's the Elder sign right there, or at least a version of it.
It's locked. That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
At least I think that's the Elder's sign.
Die, you pathetic bastards.
Ah, so they're my save points. That would make sense for the Elder signs. It's just supposed to kind of protect you from the evils of the mythos.
The front door has been barricaded with tables and chairs. These fellows have one curious art collection. This blasphemous
That one to
image
the
makes
right,
me
Mr.
feel
Governor.
uneasy.
Kill him.
It's locked.
Bam. Buster. Oh, I can see inside if I lean. We'll say that my character's looking
It's
through the
locked.
doorknob, but
Kill them all.
that makes sense. Okay.
It's been boarded up.
Oh, hey there, buddy.
Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. An old wardrobe. It's too heavy to move.
Bet I couldn't get me in there.
I better keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up like this nut job. You seem to recognize me. I don't get it.
Hey, buddy. The weapon now.
Don't
How many
shoot.
times? That's a double barrel.
Ah,
You shot at least 3
we've been
times.
expecting you, Mr. Love.
Damn, he recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. Damn, he's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning. A key.
Oh,
This should help downstairs.
you
I should
quipper, you.
keep back.
Picked up an inventory item. Open the interface and view its description. Highlight and click on it to use it with a character, an object, or even by itself. Copper key with S engraved on it. Nice.
An old wardrobe.
Okay.
I can't open it. Poisoning by the looks of it.
Not lead poisoning?
What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs. He's dead. They're all dead.
Am I supposed to do my vision now?
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues. I can't open it. Poison appears to have been on the menu. Poison
Like
appears
meat's
to have
back
been on the menu.
boys. Okay.
It's hot and giving off a lot of smoke.
Oh,
A diary. This will make interesting.
is this going to be in general evidence? Yes. We've been watching him for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us, and all I know is that we must succeed. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with the story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. Of the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed for our faithful service, now that his coming grows so close. Oh. The preparations are complete and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally it begins. Oh. Well, I can use that to see what day it is. August 20th, 1915. Okay.
He's dead. They're all dead.
I don't know why my screen's all wobbly. And other video games like this, it would mean that I have to
Nothing
use my
of interest.
vision.
Nope, nothing of
My
interest.
special main character vision, but that doesn't appear to be doing anything. Okay. You know, I really like the FOV more when I'm in my vision, but the only bad thing is I can't fucking move around that well. It's also left shift, which makes me think it's a sprint.
It won't budge.
And I'm going to continue
won't
misclicking
budge.
it to sprint until I know the actual sprint button, and even then I'm going to keep misclicking it.
The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor.
Because I'm a gamer, and all gamers know that left shift is the true sprint button.
It's locked.
Okay, so key's not working there.
It's unlocked.
There we go.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
Vision die? So, for those of you who don't know, the Yithians are like a psychological time-traveling race. You know, they kind of transplant their minds into other bodies. They use that
All these
to travel.
photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
They use that to travel around the universe and sort of take over hosts. They were introduced in one of Lovecraft's last stories, The Shadow Out of Time.
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
Is it Resident Evil where I can save with the typewriter too? Maybe I should play the Resident Evil games.
What the hell
That'd
is
be
going
fun.
on?
I've played 7
Seems
and 8.
they've been tracking my movements.
And they're pretty bad. I don't like 7 or 8. I liked 8 more than 7, but they're both pretty bad games. But maybe I'll play the remastered ones on the channel, if that's something
It's
you guys would
unlocked.
be interested in.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
But yeah, the Yithians kind of travel
These
the
books are
universe.
really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand.
Travel the universe, taking over different hosts, and kind of using that to poke around through space and time. They can do that.
I don't have time. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
The Yithians, when they were on Earth, when they were in those conical bodies, only existed in prehistory, around the time of the dinosaurs. It appears that the game has crashed. Okay. Well, I'll be back then. Hold that thought. Okay, and we're back. I just had to download some
For
bug fixes
nutcases,
for the game.
they seem quite literate.
You know, you should kind of always do your homework when you're getting into an older game like this, so that one's on me.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
As I was saying, though, the Yithians kind of existed in Australia around the time of the dinosaurs.
It appears to be a private study area.
But they explore the world using their psychic, telepathic, chronologic hours. Explore the universe, I might say.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Is that going to be a mythos tome? It's going to be a manuscript. This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of an unthinkably distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of space and time. There are concepts so utterly alien that sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, the great race of Yith, it makes you dizzy to read it. Flying polyps are a race that the great race of Yith warred with. Oh, I have a Boston Globe article. Enlightened or duped, inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters and ordinary-looking Boston residents will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious and religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist in our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, eccentric spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glares at their innocuous neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been hard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and, worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dared to complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in a city more than 200 centuries on? Is this Fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? What do you think being done to ease the fear and distress they go to the local community? Oh my god, it keeps going. A source within the police department speaking on the condition of anonymity told the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes. But so far, the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say, where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in the pages over the following months so that all may know the truth. That it is noted that the great sorrow of the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addleston, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yith, and he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death as suicide. Our condolence goes out to his family. Was that a typo, or was that an intentional reference to Yig, who was the father of snakes in the Lovecraft mythos? I'm leaning on typo because I don't see what Yig has to do with the cult of Yith.
It appears to be a private study area.
Can I... Oh. Okay.
Shit. That did not sound good.
Oh my god, the sensitivity is so high right now for no reason. For no earthly reason is the sensitivity this high.
Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Almost fucking happened to me. Ooh.
Medical charts on the human anatomy. This sink would be used for scrubbing up.
What is that? Is that a scrub in there?
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
Are you guys
In
gonna...
all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before.
Are you guys gonna Arkham Asylum me?
From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered. It looks like the bodies have been mutilated. If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. We
know that experiments were happening down here, thanks to the journal.
I've never seen equipment like this before. Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, bro.
Not touching it again.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it. Can I take this out?
The machine must have overloaded. He's dead. His intestines have stopped moving.
Fuck. Oh my god, was this all out of his body?
His brain stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving.
Nothing of interest.
Well, they shouldn't have been moving in the first place, to be honest.
There's no power. At least he's out of his misery.
His brain is clearly in there, right? Or is that like the end?
His heart has stopped.
Brain left behind.
His lungs have stopped ventilating. His stomach stopped moving. This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
It's going to. Just you watch.
It's too hot to pick up.
Okay, so I can't touch the time stone. This was the drawing that we saw on the chalkboard, if you guys remember. Those schematics. Ooh, it looks like we need the power.
What the hell is that?
Looks like we need to put one of those things in there. One of the crystals. They seem to power stuff.
There's no power.
Yeah. Okay, I got this. We're gonna go pick up the other one. Because that one is not currently... It should be dead right now. Right?
The crystal's still warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, now I'm thinking like Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Oh.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Yes. Do I need to
There's no power.
interact with you again?
It looks like something's been removed from it.
I have a...
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
do I need to like... Oh. Fuck that. That's fucking stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's like Stargate. It's like a Stargate. Oh, that's a Yithian. Okay. There's two of them. February. Oh, this is 7 years later.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
So it appears we were taken over by a Yithian for 6 years.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
This a Matrix reference?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Okay, we're going down to Innsmouth. Of Shadow over Innsmouth fame. And this being 22, that's roughly 5 years before the Shadow over Innsmouth takes place. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. What I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking at the premises for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and a combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation, if that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual hick town prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break from my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. I believe that's an excerpt from The Shadow over Innsmouth right there.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
That deep one gold is what you would be referencing there. Headless statue.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
It's been a while since I've read Shadow over Innsmouth, so I might not get everything. Gilman House, Zadok Allen, Deep Ones. Those are keywords. Those are buzzwords that I remember. Alright. I would be surprised if this isn't the Gilman House that we're... Yep, it sure is. It's a hotel. For those of you who haven't seen Dagon...
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
For those of you who haven't seen Dagon, it's a 2001 Brian Yuzna Stuart Gordon adaptation
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fat.
Adaptation of A Shadow over Innsmouth.
Nothing of interest.
It's
Nothing of
really,
interest.
It's really good. I recommend it.
A dusty assortment of old books.
Okay.
It won't open. Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
It won't budge.
Okay, that's the door from the hallway. I take
It won't open.
Okay. Let's try and find...
Outsiders coming, snooping
It
around
won't open.
where they ain't wanted.
These posters are everywhere. That way's blocked by a police line. It won't budge.
Oh. What do you mean you don't know about that? It's right there.
This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War.
Students who died of liberty.
It's seen better days. This statue commemorates the men who... I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Yeah, I don't think the Innsmouth citizens are going to be helpful at all.
It won't open.
Okay. My cabbie clearly lied about not knowing where the fucking grocery is because it's right here. What's my cabbie?
It won't open.
It won't open. Okay. So I can sneak around. I really wish I had like a gun. Oh,
Stop! You can't come down there!
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
I'm sticking to the shadows. You can't see me back here? He's coming. that? Can I open this door?
It won't budge.
I thought that would give me like a little checkpoint. Here's a little checkpoint. What's going on down here?
The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room.
Is that Doctor Who reference?
The delivery truck for the Innsmouth courier. The door's bolted shut. Nope, nothing of interest.
Can I do a hardcore parkour?
Nothing of interest here. It won't open.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, we are back. And we're waiting for the dude to come here so we can slip on by him. I don't know what this is doing for me. I've kind of assumed this is stealth mode because stealth mode has a different POV in the engine, or FOV in the engine, and this is the only thing that has another FOV. So I thought it was like some kind of weird
It's unlocked.
detective vision, but it does not appear to be the case. What? Oh, okay. Okay, I noticed the scratch marks. God damn, you have to look
Assorted
at those.
paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Okay.
Nothing of interest here. The till's empty. Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. A typewriter, invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. Can't see anything. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. The drawer is empty.
I have a wooden handle.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Somebody trying to bust in?
It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open.
I have one of those. I gotta fucking run. Dude, hurry it up. Brother's on the way. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jack. Oh my god, Jack, you embarrass me.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Okay. Okay. They are content to leave me down
It
here.
looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
First of all, oh, okay. Video of missing entries here. Completely unable to recall what led to my confinement in the Arkham Asylum or what happened in the 6 years between my 2 visits. They tell me that I had some kind of personality change the night in Boston. They watched me for a while, said it was too dangerous, let me go. After 6 years, I switched back just as mysteriously. They admitted me again, found nothing wrong, and here I am. Among the personal effects that returned to me is a leather-bound journal. Perhaps it will tell me what I've forgotten. Looking through the journal, I can find that my life as a police detective. There is no hint of any illness or mental strain or anything else that could explain my change of personality, or the equally sudden recovery that still baffles my doctors. However, a number of pages have been torn from the journal. Who did it or why, I can't tell. Did I destroy them myself to suppress some horrific memory, or did the asylum staff judge their contents detrimental to my treatment? Why was part of my life erased? Why is it that I can't remember, and who wants it to stay forgotten? Is it a precaution to protect my sanity, the key to something I need? Okay, just making sure. Alright. We have another Arkham advert. Oh, no, Arkham ad. Okay. Another newspaper. Grocery store robbed. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth, breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Burnham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. This is a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Arthur Anderson, First National's regional manager from the Arkham office. His branch has only recently opened, and the First National Grocery had high hopes for its success given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still is the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for, and Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment. Oh, a diary of Brian Burnham. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National isn't local, but I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen any of the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. Still, it won't be long before I'm out of here. Before we're both out of her. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. We'll bust open Old Man Waite's safe, take a car, and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her all of it. Old Man White / Wait. Was my man here involved with Asenath Waite? Because that's a bit of a deep cut to the thing on the doorstep. For those of you who have read Lovecraft, you'll know what kind of trouble he might have been getting into there. Bootleg rum. I have healing. Okay.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
What's that? Yeah, more healing.
Nothing of interest here.
Okay. So I could use this to maybe get up on beams. Nice. Maybe not. Maybe I gotta push it all the way over here. Oh! Okay, that is not the effect I was expecting to have. Okay.
The cellar's filled with human remains.
Oh no.
These people must have died a long time ago.
I thought this was the fucking wizard's hat. I'm in the dark room now.
Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
Ooh.
Newspapers lay scattered in molding heaps.
So I have a clip for I have a magazine for what looks like a M1911.
General notices. They're all dated
Or
1846.
a similar kind of handgun. Okay, so this will take me out here. Well, I'll be able to save. Okay, very good.
General notice. It's not important.
Hey there.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Nope, nothing important here. Nope, nothing of interest.
That's dangerous.
Ah, from the stench in here.
This noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
This noose broad. She must have kicked it some time ago. How is she not a fucking
Poor woman
skeleton?
must have taken her own life.
Can I find a gun in here? I found ammo. I'm gonna go out back and
Nothing
see.
of any real interest.
Circumstantial, as
Hello,
Cole
Jack.
Phelps would say.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
Oh,
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
yeah. He did a reference to Marsh family, which are very important people around Innsmouth. Innsmouth robber, missing manager accused. In yesterday's edition, we reported on a burglary at the recently opened First National grocery store in Innsmouth. The case took a new turn today as authorities in the town named Brian Burnham, the store's manager, as a suspect in the case. Burnham has not been seen since the robbery and is thought to have left the area. It is a very straightforward case, said Chief Constable Andrew Martin in response to inquiries by the advertiser. These young men simply robbed his employer and fled. I imagine he's out of the country now, if not the state. The Chief Constable dismissed concerns expressed by First National Groceries Regional Manager Mr. Arthur Anderson that the Burnham may have been kidnapped or injured. Yeah, we already knew that, though. We are already well aware of that.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Oh, okay. I have to go out the normal way. I have to go out the plebeian way. Maybe this door's
It won't
finally-
budge.
Okay, come on. That is clearly a Resident Evil shortcut right there. Why would you even have that door there? What is this, a night gaunt perspective? That's what I would guess. That would be my immediate guess, is this is a night gaunt.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
Where was that?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
Who was the skinny guy?
If
you
I
were
see
talking-
you talking to the outsider, you'll get thrown.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in...
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Okay, so this was the skinny guy.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
I can't be seen talking to you.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Just leave me be, stranger.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm looking for a Brian Burnham. He works locally, in the First National grocery store.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open.
Let's go catch up with that guy.
The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warrens.
guy? I think this might be the guy.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
I can't be seen talking to you.
He doesn't appear to have anything else to add. Let's see if we can go find the Marsh Refinery. This lovely evening walk in Innsmouth.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
Alright. I wish that Walters had like a... he had a more like noir kind of gritty voiceover. The words doll and god would sound a lot more natural in that case. What the fuck? What's even going on?
It won't budge.
Sliders up there. I wonder if I will have to use them at some point in time. We didn't check back here.
It's just an advertisement for the local Methodist church.
With a good wine piping, with a good wind piping early in the Towlands Gallants Mass. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds its gong, and the whirlwinds battle
It won't budge.
Ha! Who's that there?
Are you Zadok Allen?
Can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok!
Oh, yep,
That's been my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen!
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
There you go, Zadok. This is a character from the Shadow of Innsmouth, who is
Why,
serving
you're
essentially the same
uncommonly
role
kind,
within the
young
book.
feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
Okay,
now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began, telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods, them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them, swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting, screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Okay. Okay. He wants me to go see Waite's place on Dock Street. I think I saw a sign for Dock Street. Oh.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders.
Okay. Okay then.
Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
Yeah. So this must be a super save station?
Shall never scare the mariner.
A seedy-looking bar called The Garden. Unfortunately, it's shut.
Nothing up there.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
I'm gonna check the street sign. Dock Street is this way.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store.
I'm not able to access Dock Street yet, though.
It's a variety store, and it's closed. It's unlocked.
Alright, well, I'm inside the poorhouse now. Ooh. A new level here? New area, at least? Saving game. Okay.
If I see you without fire, I'll report you to order.
I'll not say nothing.
Okay, so more people being intimidated by this guy.
I have a strange feeling I'm being watched. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
Just leave me be, stranger.
It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open.
Okay, well, before I continue much here, I want to go back and check out the docks. I'm unable to check out the docks because the door is locked. So, we will go.
It won't budge.
We'll go forward.
Do you need any help?
I'm gonna.
Disease is rampant and it won't open.
Okay.
It won't budge. The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of... Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Ken Riley says
It's
I
the
know
entrance
it.
to the town poorhouse. It won't open.
Hey there, buddy. Are you watching me? Well, I know this thing's watching me.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything. Nothing of interest. This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute.
Oh, or first aid. I have a lot of first aid
Nothing of
items.
interest here.
It's a little concerning.
The old woman's dead. It won't open.
This is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay.
It won't open. Can't see anything of use.
Me on Dock Street.
This town's
What's up?
deserted. Where is everybody?
It's getting late outsider. Folks says no what's good for them are safely
Won't
broken in their
budge.
homes by now.
But that leads out to the police officer. Okay. Is this...
Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work, and Mummy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy
I saw
for me?
that last name.
Nope. Mummy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mummy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks.
Okay.
I should check the place over while I've got the chance. Nope, nothing important here.
I was just going to close the door. There we go.
It won't open. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mummy and Daddy.
This is gonna fuck me up. Oh.
It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge.
Okay. Okay, this is Mommy Pov. This is Mommy Pov.
The door's bolted shut.
Mommy POV.
It won't budge. It won't budge. It won't open.
Oh man. I'm all like dyslexic.
Nope, nothing of interest. It's not important.
Why am I so
It won't
dyslexic
open.
right now?
It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off.
I imagine that
I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture. It won't budge. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mummy and Daddy.
Nothing
Get
of
outta
interest.
here. Fuck you, Ramona. I'm leaving.
Hey. Jesus, those people have been ripped apart.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay, it's not too fun out here. It's not too fun. I'm coming back in, Ramona. I'm coming back in. Okay. Let's get outside the airlock.
It won't open. Nothing of interest.
Oh, you're just like the wallpaper tearing off.
Nothing of interest. It won't open.
Don't I have like a... No, I thought I saw something new. Look, fan should be used. It's gym cost.
It won't budge. The door's bolted shut.
There we go. Yep. That's a deep one, alright. Oh! I sure hope you didn't just kill Ramona. I sure hope that's not what I'm hearing down there. That would be quite unfortunate if that's what I'm hearing. Oh, that sounds like what happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do not think I am prepared to deal with the consequences of my actions. Okay.
An old wardrobe.
Is there a safe station in here?
Looks like a diary.
Oh, there's a diary.
Can't see anything of use.
Cool. That's cool. There's a diary. I'm just gonna read the diary of Thomas. Wait. Last time I did the diaries from the day. It reads, another sleepless night. I lay awake, listening to the movements of that thing that I married, pacing about in a locked room. Then the esoteric order of Dagon, damn the oaths, and damn the town fathers for not hanging Obed Marsh when they had the chance. No burning him. Him and his whole filthy clan. Wish I could just leave, abandon my sham of a marriage, leave the store to rot, and start a new life far, far away. But I'm trapped here. Every time I look at Ramona, I know watching her sleep in her beauty and innocence, my heart is like breaking. She has no idea of what she will become. Yesterday was her 10th birthday. The change cannot be far off. Her birth gave me such joy, so much that I still use the month, day, and year as the 4-number combination of my safe. In that order, starting clockwise. Okay. Yesterday was her 10th birthday. Okay. It is as though I am trying to preserve that date forever and deny the inevitable horrors. I sometimes think of killing her, an act of mercy, before she starts to manifest the horror. God forgive me, but she is my daughter, and I could never harm her. She is blameless in all this. When the time comes, Innsmouth will be the only place for her, and until then I must stay to watch over her. It is my penance, my atonement for creating her life, her chosen mother, after she joins them. If she does not kill me, my life will be my own once more. Now that I know how, I'll have the strength to go on without her. Month, day, year. So 6th February, 1912. Yeah, 6th February 1912. Or February 6th, 1912. February 6th, 1912, okay.
Nope, nothing important here.
February 6th, 1912. Oh, 2, 6, 12. 2, 6, 12. 2, 6, 12. Oh, buddy, I am not prepared for what I'm about to see. What's going on?
Oh, God. No. They've taken the last thing
Wednesday
I
Addams.
loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was copped by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with the crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combination's in my diary, upstairs. Hurry, Jack!
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. His own flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
Okay.
It won't open. Nope, nothing of interest. It won't budge.
Okay. 2, 6, 12.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Jack, Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We've got to do something.
Guilty or not, the Order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do. Oh, you must have taken quite a bang in there, Jack. Your head's bleeding.
Yeah, I think I was out of it for a little while.
I see you've got some bandages. Use them on your head. It'll help you heal.
Yeah, she does the tutorial.
You're not losing too much blood. You won't need a suture.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Okay, I did it right. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
It's a variety store, and it's closed. It won't open.
Okay. I know the
It's unlocked.
or I was about to say the way to the dock has been
Nothing of
blocked
interest.
by policemen, so I won't be able to see if there was anything there. Maybe. Hey there.
You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley.
Okay.
When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Okay. What? No. 2?
I must have got something wrong.
So 2. 6. 1. Okay. Wait. Goddamn. Okay.
I must have made a mistake.
Okay. So 2. Fuck me. Okay. Goddamn. Okay. Fuck. Okay. God. Fucking. Okay. Okay. No. No. Okay. All right. I think. 2. 6. 1. 2. Oh, okay. How much?
That's not right.
Fucking. Month, day, and year. So 2, 6, 12. Is there like something I'm supposed to do when I...
I must have got something wrong.
Maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. So 2, 6, 1, 2. Oh.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I would have thought clockwise was the other way.
The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
Okay. Take that. I will happily take any gun. And I'm gonna save. Okay. What's this thing? Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end for the night. It's been pretty fun so far. I've been enjoying this game, and I would like to be playing more of it. I know we didn't quite do a long play tonight, but I just don't feel it in me. I think I'm getting a little sick here. So
it won't open.
I'm gonna have a lie down, and we'll pick this up again in the near future. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you around.